You know what, hey, everybody?
Okay. So.
You know, it happens like that.
Okay.
Hey, I am here in Durban, South Africa.
As you can see.
As all of this right back over here.
Yeah.
I'm here with the Mark Blanton of the real South Africa. And he and his wife Latasha have been taking care of me on this journey. Man, I've been having a great time, and this is just the first of a few things we're gonna talk about, because we're going around the city, and we're gonna see a few things, and we'll talk about your vision for real South Africa. Mm-hmm. Your first trip to Africa was when?
Shit, it was 2010.
2010.
2010.
So was it South Africa?
South Africa, yeah.
Okay.
Joburg.
Okay.
Yep.
And so you live in Joburg now?
I live in Joburg now. It took a while to get there full time, but I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you also spent some time in the DMV.
I did. It was good there. It was
Okay.
good. It was good. I remember being new there and then going through all my progressions, and then I had to move on.
Originally from North Carolina, though.
North Carolina, baby.
All right.
The Tar Heels.
you thought? Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We beat Duke, and that's all that matters. We didn't win the whole thing, but we beat Duke. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
I stayed up all early in the like 4 o'clock in the morning watching that game, but that's another story. Yeah.
Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go around. We're gonna talk about why you decided. Well, even before we do that, let me ask you why you decided to move to South Africa.
I mean, good Lord. I mean, if you spend some time here, you got to come. You got to see it for yourself. You know, nobody could have made me say, okay, leave all your stuff behind, or sell it, or get rid of it, and move to South Africa. You got to spend time, and then of course, kind of like a plant, it starts to grow, and then it gets bigger, and it starts looking nice. You're like, oh man, look at my plant. That's how it was here. We started spending a lot of time here. And the more time we spent here, it just grew on us until where the DMV seemed more like an issue. Overall, it was like an issue. It was like, why am I here?
I understand.
You know, I mean, you know how it is. Everybody's hustling, bustling, and I'm like, damn, do I really want to do that? And I was fortunate because I had another option. You know, going to all of the other places I've been throughout the world didn't make me feel like I had another option, but coming to Joburg made me feel like I had another option. And here I am.
So you came in 2018.
Yeah, I moved in 2018, but you gotta keep in mind that I traveled to South Africa in a year, in a general year, where I'd come at least 4 times.
Really?
At least. I said at least. That's like the minimum. But it was sometime I would come 6 times. Just anytime, because back then, which I think they're putting it back together, they had a nice flight leaving out of Dallas.
Yeah, the straight flight.
Yeah, coming
South
straight up in
Airlines,
right. I was so freaking happy, and because I had that flight, and I've talked to the COO of SAA, and we had a conversation literally just like a week ago. So they're going to bring that back. So be looking for that. But it was just, I get on the plane, I go to sleep.
Right.
Wake up, drink a little bit, talk. I meet people, some cool people that's going to South Africa. Not that many blacks, but I would see a black and we'd be like, hey.
Right. Well, you know how that's when we see each other.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, what's going on?
And so we start talking, and then that's hey, what you going for? I'm going for this. I'm going for that, and then we connect and whatnot. But it was just easy to get here. So I was like, there's no reason why not to come here.
So when you talked to Latasha, how was that? Like, look, we're gonna move. How did that work?
No, she was in the same space I was. She had been coming, not as much, almost as much, but she felt the same way. She felt more comfortable here than being in Northern Virginia, DC area. Then it was cool, but she rather been here, and obviously she's here as well.
All right. Well, we're going to continue this conversation